In today's video, I'm going to be using what could be a sleeper pick for the new Wave 5 meta. That is the Rosalina Link King Boo character class with the Teddy Buggy and the Azure Rollers, as well as the Paper Glider. Now this combo, if you take a look at Mario Kart Deluxe Builder, is very similar to Yoshi Teddy. It's kind of hard to pick out the differences, honestly, at first glance, because it is so similar. But of course, this combo does have slightly more speed, has 0.5 more speed, slightly less acceleration, 0.5 less acceleration, 0.75 more weight, negative 0.5 handling, it has even traction, it has negative 0.5 mini turbo, and has plus 0.75 invincibility. Now that last stat, invincibility, is really why I think this combo is very good right now, is because it has an even amount of total mini turbo and speed with Yoshi Teddy, which is kind of the most important stat to look for in this game, is your combination of mini turbo and speed. But it did receive an invincibility buff, and I'll go ahead and throw that on the screen now for you guys. As you can see, a lot of the lighter weight characters actually got a bit of a nerf in Wave 5 to their invincibility. I think that's just because when invincibility was initially added back in Wave 3, it was more of a blanket update where characters that had lower weight typically got more invincibility, and characters that had higher weight had their invincibility nerfed. Now I think now that Nintendo has had more time to kind of evaluate their decision back in Wave 3, they've kind of decided to change things up a bit, as you guys can see. And the DK Waluigi character class actually got a bit of a buff, as well as this character class with Rosa, King Boo, and Link. So I think that makes it very good. Combine that with the fact that it's the same as Yoshi Teddy, speed and mini turbo wise, this should be a pretty great combo. And we're back on Merry Mountain for the next race. That first race was pretty typical for Cheeseland, really not much to say. And one more thing I want to add from what I was saying in the last race is that I know a lot of my viewers were upset with the invincibility changes from Wave 5 because a lot of lighter weight characters just kind of got a nerf for really no reason. A lot of the lighter characters like Koopa or Shy Guy or Female Villager didn't really see much use in the meta whatsoever, yet they received a nerf all the same. But as I said before, this combo received quite a invincibility buff, where at the same time the Yoshi character class received an invincibility nerf, which means it kind of has that much more invincibility now. It kind of puts him a little bit farther ahead, as I missed the bomb snipe there. So I think that makes this pretty even, pretty good choice to make when you're playing online. I still see this combo quite a bit. Now I'm not sure if that is just because Rosa is such a popular character to use online. I know Rosalina is very popular in the meta and has been pretty much since I started playing this game, regardless of whether or not she is a good character to use. But I did see this as a very popular combo at the start of Wave 4. A lot of people thought that this was the new Yoshi, or what turned out to be the Yoshi Teddy. As I need to watch it for that player's bomb as well. But it turned out that Yoshi Teddy, Yoshi Ink Striker was just slightly better. And wow, that player actually went to snipe the player ahead of them and it ended up catching me after it bounced off the wall. What a bounce. But this combo did kind of die out, it only took like a couple weeks for people to really figure out the meta. And of course, Wave 5 is still really fresh. It's less than 2 weeks old. Wow, there are just so many bombs right now. What is going on? So maybe we'll see some more changes. I know Villager, Kamek, those are popular characters you see. The Villager, Tanuki Mario, Inkling Boy character class is very popular right now. And I've been really enjoying using it as well with the pipe frame. It's been a lot of fun. Looks like we can pass that player. This player has a red shell though, so I will settle for second place here in the next race. And we're back on Yoshi's Island, one of my favorite tracks. And one thing, guys, that I forgot to mention earlier is that I am playing pretty early in the morning compared to at least when I normally play this game. And that's because I wanted to get in with some Japanese players, because it is prime time, it is peak time for them over in Japan, because I'm about 12 hours behind them. So I just wanted some more competitive rooms, maybe to put this combo really to the test to see if it can hold up in these higher VR rooms. But so far it's been pretty chill, The first race on Excite Bike was pretty much just me commentating, typical Excite Bike race, nothing really happened. And then the second race there on Merry Mountain was more the same. A little bit more chaotic, but not much overall. We were able to hit the shortcut there. It looks like this Kamek player's right on our tail, but I don't really want to throw this bomb back, so I don't have no protection. Looks like they did try to snipe me. They might have a red shell. They actually have a boomerang, so I'm actually going to go ahead and drop this on them and take them out. Because they try to take me out, you know. I've been trying to be nice in these worldwides, but, you know, you do have to protect yourself and look out for your best interest since it is a free-for-all. Looks like that Kamek character actually got comboed quite a bit. The shock is out and the blue shell is out. And the pack is going to be right here on my tail now. It's only a matter of time. I think maybe a player or two might have dodged there as well. And of course, I am also obligated to say, guys, that the meta is not everything. You know, I am big for using your favorite combo in this game. Unless, of course, you are speedrunning, you know, time trialing, or you're playing in competitive Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I really think you should use, you know, your favorite combo, what you like to use the most. And that happens to be Yoshi for me, so I guess I got lucky because Yoshi has been in the meta since Wave 4 now. But I do think that is the most important thing to do, is just use what you like, use what feels best. And that's why I've been enjoying Kamek Pipe Frame quite a bit. Because even though it's not necessarily the best meta, you know, Yoshi Teddy still reigns supreme, at least that's what people are saying, I still like the feel of it more. I actually like the feel of this build quite a bit too. It does feel a little bit better on the Teddy Buggy, because when you're using Yoshi, on the Teddy Buggy, you have to worry about cranking out more mini turbos. But with this combo, it has a bit more speed. And it looks like I'm able to pass this player, and the blue shell hits them, and we're going to come away with the first place. I had the super horn just in case, but did not even target me. So let's go. And we're back, this time on Wii Grumble Volcano. And I think to my last point in that most recent race, the fact that this build does have more speed but less mini turbo means that you can kind of get away with just driving in a straight line on these straightaways, not have to worry about cranking out as many mini turbos. And I kind of like that playstyle a little bit more. I know when Waluigi Wiggler was dominant, that's why a lot of people pick the Wild Wiggler over the Bitty Buggy, is because of the speed stat. You know, in these situations with straightaways, it kind of works out a little bit better as we snipe that player. Of course, gotta go for my green shell snipes, guys. One of my favorite parts of the game, for sure, as well as banana snipes. You know, I love those as well, as you guys know. Just throwing them, you know, as far as I can, seeing if I can get a crazy snipe way ahead of me. Watch it for that back shell. I'm gonna have to use this ghost, I think, because that player has the red shell. Yeah, I will. To avoid that, it'll just go right by me. It's actually just gonna break on nothing there. And what a crazy race already here. I think I'll go ahead and chain this red shell, as well as, yeah, I'm actually gonna go super inside and get that double box. I thought I was gonna be able to avoid the wall there. Unfortunately, we do hit it. I'm gonna mushroom up just so I don't get hit by that Yoshi player, as well as bring up my protection here. And this is exactly the type of room I wanted by playing a little bit earlier than I'm used to. You know, these rooms are so chaotic, so hectic. The blooper messes up my mini turbo there. I'm actually able to continue it even though I fell off the track. This player has a single red. I think they got hit by the fire there. I'll go ahead and block that red shell. Go ahead and back another green. I thought I actually only had one left for some reason, so I was going to chain there, but I still have one more. We get hit by, I'm not even sure what that was. Looks like the blue shell is out anyways. There's a red shell. Everyone's just getting hit everywhere. I'm going to go ahead and just chain this and try to hop around this corner so I don't lose too much speed. And we get a star. I'm just going to use that right away. I feel like there could be a shock. You know, the player in the back is just hitting that set I was just at. And it looks like it will not happen. I was unable to predict the shock dodge there. I'll go ahead and go wide for the double here since I don't have any items. We get some mushrooms here. Everyone's in a star around us though. Gotta watch out for all these players. We can take the shortcut here. And, oh no, I go off the edge. I guess you're supposed to charge a mini turbo there. I'll end up losing a couple spots to that and finish in 8th place. And we are back, this time on another Wii track on Moo Moo Meadows. And I think it's funny that you still see so many players rocking with old meta builds. You know, you do see another Rosa Wild Wiggler there. A lot of Wild Wigglers in this room. But even a couple Waluigi players. You know, one's rocking the pipe frame, which is a new Wave 5 build. But one is rocking with the Wild Wiggler, which has been dead for quite a while now. Or has it? You know, that's what I'm saying, like, with the meta, guys. It's not really as important in these worldwides. It really doesn't affect things as much as, you know, your item roulette, your lag, as well as your driving and your skill. That's why I think you should use whatever you want to use, whatever you have the most fun with. And we're off to an early lead here on Moo Moo Meadows. I think I'll go ahead and chain at this next set, get up to 10 coins here. Go ahead and just back everything. For some reason, I've been throwing a lot of items forward on accident recently. I don't know if it's my controller or what is going on, but I've almost sniped myself way too many times doing that. And it looks like I have quite a lead though. Hopefully no red shells, no crazy blue shell or shock happens. Okay, there's the blue shell. I'm way too far ahead to back out, unfortunately. See if I can pull the super horn. We can't. We do have double protection here though. So as long as there's no shock, I should be okay here as far as taking any red shells that people may throw at me. And I think what I'm going to do is just actually drop this at the set here, see if I can take any players out. Yeah, we actually get passed by that player in the start, and they have a red shell. So I'm just going to avoid them completely here. Oh, they actually fail. There is a shock. I was going to bomb snipe them there because I assumed they would pass me, but they did not. This Yoshi player passed us. We passed them back. They're going to pass us on the line, and we're going to finish here in second place. And we're back, this time on Sunshine Airport. And wow, look at how many Yoshi Teddy Buggy builds in general. You know, Yoshi's still the most popular character I see by a mile. It's not even close. You know, Yoshi is my favorite character, of course, and it does help that there's so many different colors. For Yoshi, I think a lot of people gravitate towards that. They can kind of pick what they like. I end up trailing that player going for the double. We get the coin and the red shell. That is a brutal pull for, I think we might have been in second at that point when we pulled the box, but now we're in fifth with it. Go ahead and use the coin. Go ahead and use this red shell as well. Hit that player. I go for the double. I think actually maybe hit them off there. We get a good item. No, they're actually lagging. They're back. So much lag in these rooms. We almost get hit with the fire. I'm just going to mushroom up here so I can pull out my protection. Try to squeeze out a mini turbo. It does take a little bit longer than with Yoshi. I think I end up trailing a player there. Oh, I actually missed the mini turbo, and I missed the I threw that forward by accident. I was gonna say I missed the trick and the mini turbo. Unfortunate. We fall all the way down to 7th. I'm just gonna slow down a little bit here and chain at this double set. Try to get a better pull. Yeah, we get a star here, a little bit better. I'll go ahead and star up and save this probably for the next set here. There are a couple players very far behind, so there may be a shock here soon. I'm just gonna hold off though and chain it at this set now. Let's see what we can get for a new item here. We get another star. I'll just keep chaining my invincibility here just in case there is a shock here late on lap 2. Go ahead and pass that player. A lot of people are getting taken up by all those red shells as well. Get the mini turbo. Oh, we missed the trick that time though. And oh, I was going to spam my star there because of the green shells, and I would have dodged if I could in time. I was a little bit slow there. I was unable to spam it after getting hit, and we were unable to get the shock dodge. I'm going to have to slow down a ton. Oh, I actually miss the double because I slowed down so much. I'm going to have to use that gold in here right away. This race is slowly slipping away. You know, first is so far ahead now. So we were unable to get the shock dodge there, and like literally everyone else around me here has the bullet bill. So I need something really good here at the end. And yeah, unless there's a late shock here, that's probably going to be the end of our race here. Not a great race overall. Unable to get the shock dodge. Nothing late. And we're going to finish here in 7th place. And we're back. This time playing on N64 Rainbow Road. Definitely one of my least favorite tracks in the game. I find it just a little bit short. You know, it's only 1 lap in this game, whereas it was 3 in the original. And the races seem to always be decided pretty early on. You know, if you fall behind early, that is often the end of your race. So that's why I'm going to mushroom up right away. Try to get ahead of all these players here. Looks like a couple players are able to pass me. See if we can trick back into 1st place here. I think we got a 2nd place box, but I actually pull a boomerang ahead of us. So we need to watch out for that. We actually end up trailing that player. We avoid the boomerang so far at least. I think they have 1 more shot left. So we need to be careful of that. That is coming back at this next set for sure. The blue is out though. So as long as I can get some good protection here, I think I'm in a good spot. Yeah, we get a red shell and a mushroom there. So that is perfect. I'll pull up my own red shell because I saw that player. Looks like they're not going to use it on me at least. It went for a different player. And now we are right here in 1st. I think I'll try to chain at the next set. Actually, no, there's really no point because then I'll pull a coin in my 2nd slot. I'm just going to have to hope for the best here at the end, you know. Hopefully there's no shocks. I am trailing my red shell, which means I will lose it. Little tip for you guys to not hold your items out if you don't want to lose it with a shock. And hopefully we don't get double redded or anything either. We're still in 1st. see what will happen here on the final stretch. It looks like we might get past. I'm just going to spam my mushroom. And just like that, we'll come away with a first once again. And we're back, this time on GBA Riverside Park. One of my favorite courses in the game, of course, this is a pretty great bagging track, which is why it always gives a lot of fun races. So let's go ahead and start to try to catch up. Go for some coins. This player is doing the same thing, actually. So gotta watch out for them. Yeah, looks like they will use their star probably and chain out the double here. Actually, they won't. I'll go ahead and do that myself, though. So let's go wide for some coins. Looks like a couple players did get taken out there and drop some coins for us to collect on the ground. Oh, I actually end up missing that last set. We can go ahead and get another double here. Gotta watch out for this player's crazy 8 here in front of us. I think what I'll do is just use my star, just so we don't get taken out by them. We still might get hit by their red shell though, so we need to be careful for that. I think I'll start this golden timer as well. Yeah, we get the bullet bill, so I can use that here at the end of this second lap. I think I'll go ahead and use it in the little shortcut here. It seems to be a good place to use it. You know, that should take us to the very end of the lap. Oh, we actually barely missed the item box, and we passed so many players in that one corner, it actually runs out pretty much right away. So now we're in 6th place with no items. So actually what I'm going to do here is do a little quick bagging. Just stop for a second here, get a couple more items, and then keep going. We get a couple mushrooms. Oh, we get a golden. I was hoping to get a star, something to dodge there. Unfortunately, we were unable to. So now we're going to need something good on this next corner. We get some mushrooms that we can take the shortcut at least. That is a perfectly placed banana to take us out though, unfortunately. I'm going to spam this as well. We do get the star. We're able to pass a couple players on the corner. Unless there's a shock dodge though, we're probably not going to be able to gain any more spots, and I'm going to take a 6th place. And we are back playing on one of the new Wave 5 courses, Tour Athens Dash, and I'm also using a new combo. Well, kind of. You know, this combo has the exact same stats as Rosalina Teddy, but I'm using, of course, a Link Teddy for the next build here. I'm going to switch it up just a little bit. I'll also be using King Boo a little bit later on in the video as well. And as you guys saw, I'm actually going to try to bag on this course because it's a little conspiracy of mine that all these new tour tracks are actually amazing bagging tracks, but I've never really tested out that theory on this course. At least I have on Vancouver as well as Los Angeles, and I've seemed to, you know, get some good results that way. So I'll go ahead and try to do it once again here, this time on Athens. Gotta watch out for that blue shell, and I was gonna chain up that next set, but that PD Piranha player actually took the double box I wanted to go for. And we're all the way back up into 5th place. Just like that, the blue shell just went out right in front of us there. We're able to red shell both of those players. And now we're up into 3rd. Looks like that other red shell connects as well. We're in 2nd, just like that. I think these shortcuts, these tracks have a lot of shortcuts, so it is fairly easy to come back on, which makes them such great bagging tracks. And I'm going to have to use my mushroom early. I was going to save it for the shortcut here, but I get red shelled. We get hit again, but there is a shock, so we can avoid that with our iframes. But now the pack is going to be super tight because of that shock. First place has a bit of a lead, but I can go ahead and red shell them. I'm not sure if they're able to get any items after that. Looks like they actually dodge it by hitting the wall. If you guys didn't know that, you can actually avoid red shells if you have an item out behind you. And all you have to do is go against a wall like that player did, and you can completely dodge it. It's very interesting to me. Really weird. But I've seen a ton of players do it. But a lot of people don't know about it as well. And now we're in 1st here on the final stretch. Are we going to be able to hold off the rest of the pack? It looks like we are, just barely, and I will take another 1st place. And we are back, this time playing on Mute City for the next course here. And I think I'll try to front run. Actually, I normally go to the side there to get up to 10 coins early on. But now that I'm starting in 1st, I think it's worthwhile to just go. Try to get some coins later on in the race, maybe in the next section of those coin panels, whatever you want to call them. Go ahead and use that one. Yeah, we already get passed, rather, by that player with the drafts. I'll just go ahead and go to the side, get up to 10 coins, just like that, and we will get passed by a couple players, as well as get sniped by that player. And now we're all the way down into 6th. We can outline that player, though. We get passed. We get hit with another boomerang, another item. We almost get fired. I don't know how. Oh, I was going to go for the double, but that player was, but then they got taken out, so I went for the single. But I could have gotten the double anyways. We're back up to 7 coins here. And yeah, we're just in the pack now. So I guess my plan did not work out as well as I thought. There is a Kamek player here in first by a little bit, but really not much there. And we do get the item box there. It almost got stolen by that player. Can we get the snipe on anyone here? Looks like we cannot. What about the next shell? And it does hit that player, but they were able to dodge it rather because of their protection. The blue shell is out. I'm going to try not to fall off the edge with that shortcut, as well as use this next mushroom for the ending shortcut here. And now we are all the way up into second place. This player does have, I believe, some mushrooms. Yeah, they do have a couple of mushrooms left. So they're probably going to end up taking the ending shortcut. Oh, our mushroom actually gets stolen. I was going to use that for the ending shortcut. We get hit by the banana and end up trailing 2 separate players with my remaining bananas. What is going on this race? This is crazy. Player in first is now front running by a bit. I have a bomb here. I get a nice draft there. And what I can do is just go ahead and back this bomb. See if I can take out any players behind us. See if I can get a mushroom. Oh, we actually cannot. I end up trailing that player though. This player has fire and I knew they're going to back it there. We're unable to avoid it. Actually not sure why they would do that because they had a mushroom beforehand that they could have used for the ending shortcut, and I'm just gonna have to spam this. What can we get? The item roulette is lagging though. It's not giving me any items. That is tragic, and we're gonna finish here in 7th place. And we're back, this time playing on Cheeseland. It's only a matter of time. This course always finds its way into my videos, and I am not complaining. It's so much fun to play. It is such a goofy bagging track. It always gives the funniest races, the craziest races, and I'm sure you guys have seen other YouTubers do the same thing. You know, a lot of the shorts on this track I see on YouTube absolutely blow up because of the crazy comebacks that you can make. And I saw that player in the ghost, so I need to slow down just a little bit there. What else can we get? We get some more mushrooms here. Actually, we're a little bit farther ahead than I would have liked, so I'm just going to burn all my mushrooms now, hit the wall to lose my speed, and let all these players pass me at this next item set. Yeah, this player's actually doing the same here. Looks like we're all trying to bag a little bit harder than everyone else. I actually get a 12th place box here, which is just what I wanted, but the golden is not what I wanted. I'll actually go way around on the outside here. Hopefully it will run out for the next section. It does, which is just what we wanted. Go ahead and get another box here. What else can we get? I'm just going to use that so I can start my next golden timer. This is exactly what I didn't want, guys, is just to get stuck with a million golden mushrooms. I'll go ahead and hit the wall there so it runs out in time and get another double box. This time we do get the bullet bill, which is exactly the item I wanted. So I can go ahead and just start my golden timer right away. I'm not really looking to catch up all too much here. We can go ahead and take one shortcut, get down back to the regular path, get up to 10 coins, and I'm just going to let that red shell hit me. Oh, but there's a shock. That is unfortunate. We lost our bullet bill. If I would have used it to dodge the red shell, I would have been able to dodge the shock as well. Funny enough. But I was going to save it for the bill extension because of how good it is. But we will move on. I can use my golden here. See what else I can get. The blue shell is out. There's a ton of bullet bills here. Hopefully this runs out in time for the double. It does, but we get bulleted off the edge. This is the just most tragic Cheeseland race I've ever had. We get hit with the bullet bill once again here. We do have a golden mushroom that I can go ahead and start using now, and actually completely fail on my drift and miss the ending shortcut there. So I'm going to finish down in a bottom spot here, just an abysmal race overall in 11th place. And we are back with another new Wave 5 course. This time it is Squeaky Clean Sprint. Let's see if we can recover from a brutal Cheeseland race. That's probably the worst Cheeseland race I've ever had. Just could not pull the right items. Got so many goldens. No shock dodge. No shock pull. Just everything went wrong. So maybe this race will be a little bit better here. We get a mushroom. I can go ahead and just use that in the shortcut. Get the double box. See what else we can get. We get a fire flower. I'm actually just going to spam this. See if I can take out any players there. As well as use my mushroom on this shortcut here. And now we're up into 2nd place. Wow, that player almost passed us but got taken out there at the end. We got a couple shells here that I can pull out for some protection and actually go off the track. I was trying to cut that corner, I guess a little bit too inside. And now we're all the way down in 9th place just like that. Looks like we're in 8th now. Back to 9th. I'll go ahead and just throw this green shell. We snipe that player right ahead of me there. See what else. I can actually throw this red shell because that player doesn't have any protection either. Now we're in 7th. I missed that trick. I'll get the trick this time. And I think I'll just go ahead and use my star now in this underwater section, see what else we can get. We get the mushroom as well. I'll chain that for another double box here. We get the ghost. I'll chain that as well. Well, we get another star. Just so much invincibility here for us. So as soon as this ghost runs out, we can go ahead and just use our star. Get some more invincibility. Go ahead and use that now. Hit the water spout to get up to the top path here. See if we can snipe that player with the greens. Looks like we are unable to. I'll go ahead and go wide here and actually go for the double set on this top section from the glider there. See what else we can get. We get a bunch of mushrooms as well as some green shells. I think I'll just try to hold on to these for now. Actually, I thought I was going to fall off there. I'll go ahead and use one. No, I'm just going to spam them all just to pull up my protection as well as pass that player. Now we're up into third, but we get some more mushrooms. That is a great pull. I think what I'll do is just go ahead and back these now. See if we can take anyone out here, as well as use our mushrooms on the shortcut there. Gotta watch out for this player. Get another double here. What else can we get? That player actually gets blued off the edge. We get a fire here. I'll go ahead and back spam that on this corner. And it looks like I'm going to be able to finish here in first place. What a race. And we are back, this time on DK Summit. Finally, one of my favorite courses in the game. Just so much fun to play, so much fun to front run on as well. So I'm glad I'm starting here in first place. Let's see if we can keep up our winning efforts. Go ahead and use that coin right away. At this track, it's actually very hard, I find, to get coins. I fail on the half pipe section though. I'm not just going to get passed by everyone. That's probably okay. We can actually get a good double box here. Maybe to help us later on in the race. We get a couple mushrooms. Maybe not the best, but not the worst either. Get a bunch of tricks here. As well as I'll go for the double cut here. I might have cut that a little bit too inside, so I'm just going to use one of those mushrooms. And yeah, we really did need that. I almost fell off the edge completely there. But we're up into fourth place now. The front of the pack is right here as well. Gotta watch out for this player in the super horn. With the super horn, rather. And somehow we just pass both those players. They both get taken out. This player has fire. Gotta watch out for that. See if we can trail them here, because they're trying to fire us. Looks like we can indeed. I'll get the proper half pipe section this time, as well as chain this red shell at this next set. See what else we can get. Get a coin, a second place coin. I feel like that's a lot more common now after Wave 5, guys. Let me know if you've been experiencing the same thing. But it's definitely very annoying. That player actually fails on the shortcut. Oh, I do as well, though. I thought I had enough room. I went off, but we get the bam shock dodge. We get the Lakitu respawn that takes forever, though. So maybe things worked out in the end there. We're still in third. Oh, we get lag trailed by that player, though. Go ahead and boomerang those players. And I get a wonky half pipe trick. And yeah, maybe it didn't work out for us. We did get the shock dodge there, but we end up getting hit out either way by another item. And now we're in fifth, but we have triple mushrooms. And first is getting blue. They're really not too far ahead. Go ahead and mushroom once. Hit that half pipe section. Actually want to be over on the left side here so I can take this shortcut as well. That player has a super horn though, so we need to watch out for that. And yeah, we get super horn. That was to be expected there. We do get the shortcut though. That was pretty smooth. Looks like the player in first has a bit of a lead, so I think first might be out of the question here. But we can go ahead and pull out our red shell to protect ourselves, and I will take a second place. And we are back, this time playing on Electrodrome with a new lobby. I took a little bit of a break in between that last race and this race, but we are back better than ever, trying to get some more top spots. And look at that right in front of us, guys. There's actually a Rosalina Teddy right there. The first one of the session, I believe, using the same combo as me, the exact same combo at least. So it is quite common, I would say. It's definitely not the most popular, like I said earlier, but I do see it quite often in Worldwide. See if we can get the boomerang snipe here. It looks like I am missing all over the place, and I'll try to vector glide a little bit more. I know I get a couple comments about that. If I'm being honest, I'm just too lazy most of the time to do it properly, and I normally just opt to trick off these glider ramps instead. But I know it actually is a little bit faster, guys, if you charge a mini turbo, go into the glider section sideways, and then maneuver that way. I think it's called vector gliding or glide vectoring. I actually don't know the name. I always get it mixed up for some reason. I can never remember the proper name for it. I think it's vector gliding, but we move on. Go ahead and chain out that set. We get the bomb as well as the red shell. I can go ahead and just use both of those. I don't think anyone's directly behind me on this path anyways. So yeah, I'll charge it up, go off the ramp, and then immediately go down. I think that is a bit faster. I caught up to that player ahead of me like right away. That was a nice shortcut as well. Was able to bounce off the pipe and not fail. We back that player with the boomerang. This player is going off the edge. Can we snipe them? I think we did get them there with the boomerang, and now we have a red shell. Go ahead and throw it at this player and take them out, and we can pass them. Oh, but the shock is out. That is not good. The pack, yeah, I can already see a ton of players directly behind me. I think everyone else is going to the other side to get a box. The blue shell is out. We can't get our item in time. It didn't really matter because we did not pull a super horn anyways. And now we're back down into 6th place, into 5th place. We get green sniped. Yeah, this race is just falling apart. We were doing so good there at the end, and we almost get the double stolen. I go for the single. I forgot to vector glide that time. I go for the star. Can we get a super late bam shock dodge to win the race here? It looks like it's not going to happen, but I will pass a couple players and finish in 6th. And we are back here with the next race on Wii Moonview Highway. Looks like we lost a couple players, but gained a couple players as well. I was going to go for some coins. Looks like everyone else had the same idea. So I can just go ahead and mushroom up here. I'm actually going to go wide to get some coins. I just realized I only have one because I did start in a top spot there. I'd watch out for this player with the red shell as well. I'll go for the double box. I'm not really sure what hit me there. I didn't see anything. We get taken out. And we're down into 10th with a couple of red shells. Go ahead and just use both of those. Take some players out. Watch out for that bomb car. I think someone else hit the bomb car and it lagged enough that it hit me because I thought I was far enough away, but I got hit. And we're just getting taken out left and right already in this lobby. Go ahead and go wide for that item box. We get a star. See what else we can get at this next set. I'll go wide again for some coins here, because since I'm in the back, it does not really matter, you know, if I catch up right away or catch up a little bit later. You know, the pack is relatively close. I'll go ahead and just star just so I don't get taken up anything on this next corner. And that player, oh, I thought they were going to take my box. We barely take it over them. Looks like we hit each other though, because they pulled triple reds and I had my star still. And yeah, the lag is real in this lobby. Gotta watch out for all these stars. I'm gonna go super wide once again, and then come back and get another box here. Get some more mushrooms. We get another star. I'm gonna use that so that player in the crazy 8 doesn't hit me. Yeah, this lobby is insane already, this track. Trying to keep up in the middle. We get another star. Can we get a shock dodge? We've had so much invincibility, but no stars so far. Sorry, no shock dodges in these stars. Oh, that player fails, and they had the piranha plant, so they take us out with them. Okay, the shock finally happens. We didn't have a dodge. I'm just gonna spam those to recover. Use my ghost as well. Get another item box here. We get some more mushrooms. Go ahead and just use those all. Try to get up here. I'll try to take out this player with the fire. That is a bomb. Gotta watch out for that. I lose all my speed. Oh, this player passes me and takes the item box. What else can we get? We get the red shell. Take out that player, and I'll somehow come away with a 4th place after a crazy race on Moonview Highway. And we are back on DS Shroom Ridge for the next race. And I don't know about you guys, but Moonview Highway always gives me the most chaotic, hectic races imaginable. And that one was no exception. We somehow came away with a 4th place though. Let's see if we knew a little bit better on this next track here. Go ahead and use my mushrooms for these shortcuts. Gotta watch out for these players though. Do a little hop there, another hop. And we are cruising into 1st place already. I was going to try to get up on top of that vehicle, but I'm unable to. I definitely need some more coins here as well. And I think rather than holding this mushroom, I'm just going to use it on the shortcut to extend my lead a little bit, just to get some breathing room from the rest of the pack. And it looks like a lot of other players did as well, actually. I have like no lead at all. But I can get some more items here to get some protection. I'll just use that coin right away to pull out my banana here. Hopefully get another item soon. Looks like the pack is pretty spaced out now, but the couple players right behind me are right behind me. And we get the super horn. That's just what we want. Hopefully this player does not pull a red shell and take us out, or force us to use it rather. Narrowly avoiding all these cars. That red shell is actually not coming for me, thankfully. And I will say that this combo is very fun to drive on, you know. It does crank up mini turbos rather quickly, maybe not as quickly as some other combos, but it's pretty good overall. But what really feels good is the speed it has. I definitely, you know, enjoy that more than the speed, of course, of the Yoshi Teddy, which has slightly less speed. And I think the player behind me actually had A red shell maybe? I don't think they're throwing it though. I guess they would have lost it there in the shock. Hopefully they didn't pull anything else. Okay, there is a red shell and actually fail and hit my banana. I think that was my banana from last lap. We get comboed as well. Things are just falling apart here. Just like that, we're down into 6th place. I can go ahead and grab, never mind. That player narrowly grabs that ground shroom from me. And I need another item set here very badly. This player's going to be able to take the shortcut there. Go ahead and get a double. What can we get at the end? We get a bunch of shells. See if I can take out that player. It looks like it won't be enough. And I will take a 5th place. And we are back once again on Tour Athens Dash, one of the new Wave 5 courses. But this time I am rocking with King Boo. It's about time. We had a few races with Rosalina, a few with Link, and now we are rocking with King Boo. And I just missed that upper section there. Go ahead and get another item box here. We get the trail, so actually we're off to an early lead here, but I have no protection. I'll just use that coin to gain a little bit more speed here. Go for the double box as well. Hopefully get some more protection. Now we get double bananas. That is perfect. This Luigi player actually has a mushroom though. I wonder if they're going to use it right away or not. Gotta watch out for that fire here. We somehow avoid it just barely. Go ahead and back all these bananas. I'll trap this double box as well to get another one for myself. We get the super horn. That is what I was going for. Of course, being in 1st place, you always want to keep chaining if you can for the super horn. It's not always safe to chain though. You know, if you see the player behind you has a red shell, it might not be the best decision to chain because they can take you out when you're going for another item box. But ultimately, you do want the super horn so that you can dodge the blue shell when it does come. We also got the coin in the front, which is perfect because if a Boo steals our item, it will steal the coin and not the super horn. And now we have a bit of a breakaway, it looks like. Everyone in the pack is busy taking each other out. The blue shell is out as well. And look at that, our coin gets stolen just in time for us to use the super horn on the blue shell here. So things worked out pretty much perfectly. We can also get a double item set there. It lined up for us. The red shell is out. Oh, the shock is out though, which means we have no item. So I'm actually going to go in the side path here. Hop a little bit. Oh no, I hit the wall. I lost all my speed. Hopefully this is worth going for. Hopefully I get some protection here, not a coin. Okay, we do get the coin. I'll just go ahead and use that right away, just so I can get up to 10. And the fire is out. It's not going to hit us though. Are we going to be able to come away with the 1st place? Looks like we just barely are once again here on Athens Dash. And we are back on SNES Rainbow Road here on mirror mode actually. The first mirror mode race of the video. I think they actually went ahead and made mirror mode less common since Wave 5. I know they did that for 200, but I feel like mirror mode is also way less common than it used to be before. Go ahead and go for the shortcut. Never mind. I'm used to a bit more of an inside turn and a bit better handling, so I'm able to take that corner a little bit more inside than I am with this combo. We also get trailed. We missed the double box. Yeah, we're just not off to a great start here. So I guess I'm playing this one from the back. Go ahead and get some tricks. Oh, we actually lagged through there, missed the trick, and fall down below. I think a couple other players did as well. Yeah, that Kamek player might have. And we are way far behind now. We're in 11th. At the start of lap 2 here, we have no coins. See if I can make anything happen here. We get the star. Go ahead and go for some coins as well. That player got the crazy 8. It looks like I'll miss another item box, but I went to go for the double. I missed it. I went for the single. I missed it. Yeah, just not a good race. Can I get a double box this time? I cannot. That player just spawns out of nowhere. Takes it from us. We can get the single, though, which is better than nothing this time. And we might get trailed by that Rosalina player. I'll just let them pass me with that red shell and throw it. And we're in 8th place here. The pack is a little bit divided here. Hopefully we can get a dodge here. We do not, but we do get triple red shells. It looks like we trail a player and we take out 2 other players with those. We can finally get the double box this time. I'll go around the shortcut. We get the dodge, we get the blue shell. I'm just going to use both of those right away here. Can we get the double? We can get the double here. What else can we get? We get another dodge. That is a perfect item. I'll go ahead and just spam this. We get the bam shock dodge. We're going to pass a ton of players and we're going to finish in 2nd place. And we're back on Wii Coconut Mall here for the next race, the dreaded Coconut Mall. Hopefully I don't get Coconut Malled myself. Maybe I'll be the one doing the Coconut Mauling here. In the next race, we take out that player with the red early on. We're off in 1st. We somehow got a nice shock dodge in that last race at the end, and we're able to finish in a good spot and even though I'm the heavier character, that Yoshi Ink Striker just bumped me all over the place, stole my double item box, and I went flying, and I get trailed as well because of that. So maybe the weight stat really doesn't matter as much as the numbers make it seem to. You know, having higher weight doesn't really seem to do much, especially when you're playing online here. Because as you guys saw, I just got taken out by that Yoshi Ink Striker player when I should have like way more weight, maybe a little bit more since they're using the Ink Striker instead of the Teddy Buggy, of course. And wow, we get fired in the shortcut there by that player as well. These players are just ruthless here. We can go ahead and get the double box this time around. Looks like they get taken out. The blue shell takes out that player, and now we're in second, and we're almost in first. It's pretty close. We still have a little bit of room to make up. And I can go ahead and drop this bomb here at the next set and chain a double. Looks like I do hit that Donkey Kong player. And we get the treaded second place coin as well. This player's all over the place, it looks like. And are we going to be able to trail them here? It looks like we just barely miss. They somehow get the snipe on us, though. I don't know how that happened. Out of nowhere. The side snipe. It didn't hit our shell. I backed the shell. I missed the item box, though. And now we're in third, fighting for second place. First place has a bit of a lead. That player actually has a golden mushroom. I'll go ahead and go inside. Oh, that is a nicely placed banana there. We get taken out. And yeah, all these players and power items here are probably going to catch up to us now. So we got to be careful here at the end. I'll go ahead and just back this boomerang there. The blue is out. See what we can get for another double item box here. We need something good. We get the fire flower. I think what I'll just do is back this completely, as well as use my mushroom here. And I will take a 5th place after a crazy race on Coconut Mall. And we are back on Ribbon Road, GB at Ribbon Road, that is, for the next race here. And finally, another PD Piranha player. It has been a while. We also have an Inkling Boy Ink Striker, which is another combo that has made its way into the meta here after Inkling Boy and that character class received a bit of a buff. But I hardly see it still. You know, I was rocking with that in one of my videos last week using Tanuki Mario, Male Villager, and Inkling Boy, as well as I was using Male Villager in my most recent Road to 20k VR video. But I feel like I never see those characters online. Oh, I just barely fail the double shortcut there. It was looking so smooth until that moment. We get the double. We can get another item set here. Wow, we actually get a star. I can use that and take the shortcut here. It looks like our mushroom gets stolen, but everyone gets taken out by something or another. And now this Daisy player in first has a bit of a lead, actually. Let's see if we can catch up to them here. We get this single red shell. The shock is out. That's a pretty early shock here already. So that'll help us catch up, but that means that everyone else will catch up to us as well in the back of the pack here. And yeah, those players are already growing way before me, and they actually pass me and take my item box there. And this player is just flying all over the place with that star as well. Hopefully we can get some good power items here. Actually, never mind. The Daisy player is right there. I was going to say, since the Daisy player is so far ahead, but they're actually not far ahead that much anymore. We get the red shell. I think this player will pass me in the star through that shortcut. Yeah, it looks like they will. Another player passes us. Yeah, so many players pass us there because we did not pull anything for the shortcut. And go ahead and just hold on to this protection for now. Looks like the fire's out. Oh, we get hit by something. I'm not even sure what that was. I'll just mushroom to recover there. And we're all the way down in 9th place. This lobby is brutal. So many things happening. The pack is super close. And now I need to make sure I actually get a double item set here at this next set and doesn't get stolen. Okay, I was able to. Can we get a dodge of some kind? We can. I'm just going to spam that as well as use my ghost. I'm unable to get the shortcut that time. I think I'll go for it this time around, though. It looks like I'm able to get it. I'm just going to use that mushroom because I was going so slow. We get some triple mushrooms here, so I can just use all 3 of those right away. And we're going to pass everyone and actually somehow finish in first. Wow, what an ending. And we are back once again on Electrodrome for the next race here after a clutch finish, stealing a first at the line in that last race. See if we can keep it up. You know, I've had a pretty good session overall so far in these worldwides today, getting quite a few first place, not too many bottom spots, but also quite a few middle spots. But overall, I cannot complain. I think that player knew I was going to back that shell there. And we're able to pull another banana as well as a coin here. Not the best items. I think what I'll do is just go ahead and chain those here at the next set. See what else I can get. Wow, we actually get past, but we do get the bomb here. I don't really want to use that since I did pull another coin. I think this player is going to go ahead and take the shortcut and pass us here. It looks like they will. Didn't really gain much speed though. I think they messed up at the end. That is a pretty tricky shortcut to not lose any speed on, especially if you only have a single mushroom. You can go ahead and back that bomb. Looks like we missed everyone. They went around or inside to avoid it. And we're still in first. This Daisy player is right here with us. Oh, they actually have a mushroom though they're going to use to probably pass us here. They're going in the other route. I can go ahead and trap the double box here as well. We pull another coin, to be expected, you know, when you're in first place. Got to pull out my green shell for that red shell as well. And I guess I'll have to go for another double. Oh, but there's another red shell. I can't get my next item set out in time. We're going to get passed, actually, by, it looks like a couple players. Yeah, we're down to third place here. That player had the red shell, though, so I'm glad they passed us so that they can use it on first instead of on us. And I'll go ahead and just use this coin, actually, so I can get another item here. Get up to 9 coins. See what else I can get. I'm just going to avoid this player for now. It actually backed the red shell. That is super weird. Not sure why they would back the red shell in that situation when they can have the opportunity to throw it at first. And I'm going to actually snipe them because of that. I'll go ahead and snipe that other player. See if I can snipe anyone else. Looks like we just missed them there. Actually, I think I might have been able to take them out. We pull a ton of mushrooms, but we're actually going to get red shelled ourselves. Go ahead and recover. Oh, I think the player behind us pulled triple red shells. That is just unfortunate. I'll use another one to recover. I'll hold the last one for... Oh, that's another red shell. How many red shells are there going to be? This is crazy. All the way down in 7th place. We have one more mushroom here for the ending shortcut, though. But it's not really going to help us out here. Yeah, we're actually going to get passed by that bullet bill. And we're going to finish here in 8th place. And we are back, this time playing on Hyrule Circuit for the next race. Not a great race overall. We were doing pretty well most of it, but the ending just could not get the items we needed, you know, to protect against so many red shells. We were unfortunately only able to pull mushrooms. That player actually bumps us completely off, even though they're a Yoshi Ink Striker player. I guess that just kind of goes back to earlier with, sorry, Daisy Ink Striker. We did get hit off by a Yoshi Ink Striker player earlier. So my weight isn't really mattering as much, you know, as I thought it might in this worldwide, in this lobby. Of course, there is so much lag. It is hard to tell sometimes, you know, what is actually because of lag, what is not. Most of the time, it does come down to lag, though. I'm going to avoid that bomb. Use my mushroom on the shortcut here. We actually hit that plant. And I don't know what that player is doing. They actually, like, completely stopped and used the star there. That was very strange. Must have been, you know, again, more lag in these lobbies. I just had to mushroom by them. I'll go ahead and get a couple more coins here, get another item. We get another mushroom. Oh, but it gets stolen. Gotta watch it for that blue shell. And actually was not able to get a mini turbo for that glider ramp this time. Thread the needle on those bananas. Get another double. See what else I can get. We get the red shell and mushrooms. Gotta watch it for that green shell. It actually bounced off the wall there. Thought it was coming right for us. We can once again use this mushroom, this set of mushrooms here at the shortcut. Gotta watch it for that plant. We almost get taken out. And I think what I'm gonna do is just use this other mushroom to recover to get rid of that blooper as well. Looks like that player actually got taken out. The player in first went off-road as well. We can use the shortcut here. And now we are like right on top of this player. Oh, but actually mess up my line and go off the edge a little bit there. So we get passed once again. The bullet is incoming. The shock is out. I don't think that player dodged. Yeah, it looks like they did not. Actually, no, one player might have there. That Yoshi player. So the pack is super tight here. They're going to almost run us over there. We get the single red shell. Yeah, we needed to use that so we don't get taken out by that other player's red shell. And I'm going to have to go for the ending shortcut here. Go ahead. Oh, but that player has a bomb. That is the perfect bomb placement. I did not see that until it was too late. And yeah, we're just going to get passed by the rest of the lobby, it looks like here. We're somehow able to recover, though, and we're actually going to finish here in 7th. And we are back once again on Merry Mountain here for the next race. Again, another middle spot. Can't seem to break through the pack and finish in first, at least consistently in this room. It is a very tough room, though. So that is probably why. It doesn't help that most of these players are in Japan. I think one player may be in Europe as well. So there's a ton of lag. Just like that, we get trailed already. So it's been hard to overcome that. I'm just going to let these players take the double here and then go for it myself. See what else we can get. We get a couple mushrooms. I can use that for the ending cut here. I also need a bunch of coins because I am down to 1 right now. Go ahead and use this on the ending cut. Go all the way up into 6th place here. Looks like this room maybe only has like 8 or 9 players. I just noticed as well. It would be nice to get another full room here. Gotta watch out for this player with the fire here in front of us. Looks like they're gonna throw it forward. And wow, it's gonna bounce off the wall and hit not only us, but it hits them as well. So an unfortunate event that was. I'm just gonna use this piranha plant. just to get rid of it for the next item set and go for the double box at this next one. I think this player is going to go for it as well, so I'll have to slow down. We get green sniped, unfortunately. We also get the triple red shells. We get starred as well. Yeah, this lobby is just brutal already. Cannot seem to break free from the pack here. And I'm actually just going to let that player pass me, not go for the shortcut. Yeah, I was going to chain an item box here. We get the blue shell, throw that right away. Get another item here. We get the golden. And I'm going to save this. I'm going to use it right after the glider section here on the ground to cut off this first shortcut. Let's see if we can get another good item set here. Hopefully not get taken up anything. Yeah, that green shell almost sniped us there again. We need something to dodge here for sure. Okay, there we go. We have the star. I doubt there's going to be another shock, that is. Yeah, I'm just going to use it now just so we don't get back. Yeah, I knew that player was going to throw those back right at us there. See what else we can get. We get a bunch of mushrooms here, as well as another star. We almost get taken out. And I'm just going to use this star on the shortcut here and pass a bunch of players. Yeah, we're all the way up into third place here. See if we can get a nice draft on this player. It looks like we are able to. We're going to be able to pass them here into second place. Oh, but we get redded on the line, and I'm going to take a fourth. And we are back once again for the third time this video on Athens Dash. It's definitely a fan favorite. Of course, as you guys know, I love this track as well. So I'm not complaining. I love playing this track, and I will take it all day. Get a little bit of a weird line there. I think I just missed my trick. That was why I actually go flying there as well. Just missing my mini turbo. I do find that beginning section can be quite unforgiving. Go ahead and use my mushroom here in the shortcut. Try to get another double here. We do get the double this time. That red actually flies right by us. Go ahead and just mushroom up again to pull out our protection here. We are able to trail that player. I think what I'll do is just go ahead and back some of these greens as well. See if we can take anyone else out. Get another double box. Yeah, we were keeping up with first place right here. We get the red and the super horn. Okay, they lagged a little bit. I wasn't sure where they went, but yeah, it's just because of item lag, or online lag rather. We do get the super horn. Okay, that red shell does connect. I thought that was more lag. So now we have the super horn in first place here. Still lots of race left though. So I'll go ahead and get another item. Make sure to spam the trick button all the way up this hill. Get all the tricks in the world. Looks like that player actually just got taken up by something. Everyone's taking each other out in the pack. And we are off to a little bit of a lead here. You know, of course, there could be a shock. Could ruin our race, you know, if the shock happens. And then the blue shell. Oh, I tried to get the trick there. I missed a little bit. I also only have 4 coins here, which is not great for us. I think the best play here is just to hold on to the super horn and hope for the best. I'll go ahead and get some more coins here. Get another trick. Try not to go in the off-road. Looks like the red shell is out. I'm going to have to use my super horn. I'm just going to use my coin as well to get up to 8 here. And we are somehow in first. Is this going to be 3 first place in a row for Athens Dash? It looks like it will be. Wow, what a race. Finally, another first place. Let's go. And that will do it for today's video using what could be one of the new meta builds. You know, overall, I thought it was pretty good. It was a lot of fun to use. And I had a quite successful session with this combo. I think it really depends. You know, it comes down to personal preference. But I do see quite a few people using this combo online. So make sure to give it a try, guys. It might surprise you how good it is, how much fun it is to use. And as always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.